There's something different about this land. Something written not just in its constitution, but in its people's hearts. A power that refuses to die. A fire that refuses to fade. A belief that no matter how dark the night, the dawn is coming. This is the spirit of America, United States. From the steel workers who built the cities, to the farmers who fed the nation, to the soldiers who stood guard under the stars, America has always been more than a country. It's a heartbeat, a symbol, a promise to the world that no dream is too big, no struggle too hard. 1. The fire that never dies. Every generation has faced storms, wars, depressions, failures, doubts, and yet here we stand, still breathing, still believing, because America was never built on comfort. It was built on courage. It was built by men and women who looked fear in the face and said, "Not today." It was built by dreamers who were told, "You can't," but answered with, "Watch me." It was built by people who understood that pain is not punishment, it's preparation. Every scar, every setback, every failure is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your comeback. 2. The American dream lives in you. They call it the American dream. But the truth is, the dream doesn't live in the flag, or in the monuments, or in the words written on paper. It lives inside you. Inside your will to rise when you fall. Inside your hunger to build when everything breaks. Inside your belief that impossible is just another word for not yet. The American dream is not about where you were born. It's about what you're willing to fight for. You don't need permission to succeed. You don't need luck to rise. You just need fire and the refusal to quit. 3. When the world doubts you, prove them wrong. You'll be laughed at. You'll be underestimated. You'll be told that you're too late, too small, too broken. Let them talk. Because every legend was once doubted. Every champion was once a beginner. Every success story started with someone who refused to give up. When they tell you you're finished, you tell them you're just getting started. When they push you down, you rise higher. When they doubt your strength, you remind them who you are. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are a storm. You are a fighter. You are the spirit of this nation. Unbreakable, unshakable, unstoppable. 4. The power of the struggle. Every mountain you climb, every failure you face, it all builds you. Remember this. Pressure creates diamonds. Fire forges steel. Struggle builds greatness. So don't run from the pain. Walk through it. Use it. Let it fuel you. Because your pain has a purpose. Your struggle has a reason. And your story, it's being written by the same power that built this great nation. The founding fathers didn't quit. The soldiers who fought for freedom didn't quit. The single mother working 3 jobs doesn't quit. The entrepreneur who lost everything but started again doesn't quit. Because that's not who we are. We are Americans. And Americans do not quit. 5. Rise again, America. Maybe right now, you're tired. Maybe life has knocked you down again and again. Maybe the dream feels far away and the world feels cold. But I'm here to remind you. Every storm runs out of rain. Every night ends with a sunrise. And every failure can become your foundation if you rise again. Stand tall, lift your head, breathe, and say these words. I am not done yet. Because you're not. Your best days are not behind you. They're waiting for you to wake up and fight for them. 6. The dreamers, the builders, the believers. From the skyscrapers of New York to the farmlands of Kansas, from the deserts of Arizona to the mountains of Colorado, this land is filled with dreamers. They build when others rest. They fight when others quit. They believe when others doubt. They're the reason the flag still waves. They're the reason hope still burns. They're the reason the world still looks to America and says, that's what strength looks like. So keep building, keep believing, keep fighting, because every time you rise, the world rises with you. 7. The unstoppable spirit. You can break bones. You can break hearts. But you cannot break the human spirit, not the American spirit. That spirit has walked through fire, crossed oceans, survived wars, and faced fear itself. And every time, it rose stronger. That spirit built light from darkness. That spirit turned dreams into empires. That spirit turned a nation into a symbol of hope. And that same spirit lives in you. So when life tests you, remember who you are. Remember the people who came before you. Remember the flag that waves not for perfection, but for persistence. You carry their fire. You carry their strength. You carry the unstoppable power of America. 8. Your time is now. Stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop fearing. Because no one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. The dream doesn't work unless you do. The flag doesn't wave unless you lift it. The nation doesn't rise unless you rise. So rise. Speak your truth. Chase your dream. Fight for your future. Because you are not just living in America. You are America. And America never stops. Never settles. Never gives up. 9. The final call. When history looks back on this time, let it say that we didn't break, we built. Let it say that we didn't fall, we fought. Let it say that we didn't give up, we rose. Because that's who we are. We are the sons and daughters of courage. We are the dreamers of destiny. We are the builders of tomorrow. And no matter what happens, we will keep moving forward, together. Because when one of us rises, we all rise. When one of us stands tall, the whole world feels it. And when America believes again, the impossible becomes possible. Fire-ending words, mic drop moment. So go out there and fight for your dream. Fight for your family. Fight for your country. Fight for your destiny. Because inside you burns the fire of generations. Inside you lives the spirit of freedom. Inside you lives the heart of America. Unstoppable, unbreakable, undeniable. United States, this is your time. This is your rise. This is the unstoppable America.